Hi there, welcome. It's Anna here. It is a cold, windy Wednesday. And if you are one of my regulars, you know that Wednesdays are to use it or lose it. Today I have, I'm sorry to say that I'm quite late, so I won't have daylight for much longer. So I will make this a kind of a quick video, and I have just grabbed a few things. In the mail today I got a few carte de visite that I had won in an online auction, and they were packed like this. So two quite ugly postcards. Oh, this is quite okay, but the other one is not very nice. So I got two bonuses, and then I got these beautiful cabinet cards. This is, what does it say? Oh, CB Salin. Okay, you had a name. Kerstin Santesson, 1893. He had no name. Oh, she's pretty. Love her dress. And those kids. Oh, they're so cute. This will be the cutest little journal. And I might have to scan the back of that. And she's pretty too. She is Signe Stangerberg. Born Soul. Okay. So I got my few carte de visite, and I got the bonuses, and then I got a piece of scrapbooking paper that was just flying around everywhere. And so I'm gonna make some, I think this will be a pocket actually, and these two I will do my altered postcard thing that I did last year. And I see that we have something written here in pencil, so let's just get that away. 703, thank you. So I'm gonna start with these, and I want my glue paper. I want some glue. I'm gonna cover them. The thing with my altered cabinet cards, no, postcards. Slow down, Anna. Altered postcards. What I usually do is that I cover the entire front with a book page. For instance, I have a few flying around here. That's too small. That is also too small. Let's try these then. That's good. So I can cover them with this English-Swedish dictionary from 1893. So I'm going to start with that, and then I am going to decorate on top of it. So there will be kind of a big journaling cards, and the back is already nice and grungy and vintage looking and ready to write on, since it's a postcard. And let's see what I can do this. So Wednesday, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. I really needed my day off work today, and I actually decided not to go out. I have to go on a walk though, because I do that every day. And yeah, but I will not go grocery shopping today. I will stay at home, which is nice when I see how really cold it is outside. I was just taking out the trash earlier, and boy, it's cold. Even though it's not very cold, it's like -5 or 6 degrees, but it's the wind makes it feel like -15. Really strong winds today. So let's see. I'm just using my ruler to tear off the excess. This one had kind of a deckled edge, which was fun. This will go into my collage pile, so I can add it to my, what's it called? I use ugly postcards, modern postcards, to make bobbins. So I cover them with the leftovers, and then I cut them to half and make them into bobbin sizes. And then I used all my laces on them. So thank you to Nancy at Wishes and Weeds for that idea. That's good. Ready to be decorated. Let's do the next one. Yeah, so Wednesday means that I have a day of work, and it also means, at least now at the beginning of the school term, when we started the yoga last week, and yesterday was the second class of this semester, and boy, I am feeling it. I felt it last week as well, and last week I had a headache all Wednesday, and it's coming this week as well. I can feel it creeping on, but the rest of the body feels so nice, and I slept so good. I love my yoga, and the mental strength you get from it as well. I have been doing it off and on for years, but it's actually just the past 2 years that I really started to feel the difference. It's just a nice way of working out, I think, but you need some focus and breathing and things when you do that. Okay, we have 2 cards ready to be decorated, and I was thinking that I want to cover them again. So I have a few printables actually, and I think both of them come from the Graphics Fairy, or maybe not. This one comes from the Graphics Fairy, and I really love it. It's so nice. I believe it's peonies, and I want some label or something and add a real stamp over that. And then I have this one. This is not Graphics Fairy. I can't believe where I got it though, but she's quite beautiful, and she's a big one. My scanned carte de visite is much smaller, like a regular size, and this one is a bit bigger. So I am going to see if I can find some things to add. Labels maybe? How about some labels? See what I have. Insects may not be the best thing. Bugs. Let's see what I want. These are quite bold. And no. No. Oh, come on. That could work. It would be nice with something green, to pick up the green from the, yeah. And I said that I wanted stamps, so I'm gonna get a stamp album out and see what I can add. Oh, here's something red. Let's add that, a genuine stamp instead. We can add it a bit askew like that, or I could do a green one to match the, yes, I want to do a green one. Sorry red, you will go away. Or it can be added to that maybe. Yeah, let's do it. Today everything just falls into place. So these will be inked and glued. That one. At the moment I am all into frayed burlap. It's a bit, it has a green tint to it, and I just love it. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. And when I want something darker, I am at the moment using Scorched Timber. So that's what I had on my desk. The good thing, the nice thing with the printables, I normally don't use it. Now I had them and I want to use the things that I already printed. So, and the good thing with that is once that you use up what you already got, and that they don't bulk things up as much as the Tim Holtz ephemera does, because that's on cardstock, and cardstock bulks things up. So I'm trying to keep it a bit slimmer at the moment. Okay. So let's glue them on, shall we? I'm going to use my glue paper, just feeling that it's not sticky. It's a little bit sticky, so I do like that. Oops. See if I can get it straight-ish. Thank you. Just using a little scraping tool, just in case. And we want the stamp. So it's quick and easy today. Last week I made my double journaling cards and they turned out great. And then my friend Carol, a Friendly Quail, on YouTube, she made her version of the same journaling cards, and they turned out so beautiful. She added them onto her Instagram, so check out Friendly Quail on Instagram and see her, look at her journaling cards. Wonder where I put my, can't find my paper towel. Well, never mind. That is nice. That is really pretty. Grungy. Yes. Just putting the pin in the glue before we glue the next one. I know that I have a paper towel here somewhere. Things are falling. There it is. I know my glue likes to ooze out. Just getting a sip of water. So I can't wait for winter to be over. It will probably be a while. And next week is week 7, right? Yes. Here in the area where we live in Sweden, it's a holiday. So, not a holiday, sorry. School's out. They have a vacation, school vacation. Not summer break, but sports break, I believe it's called. And it's a whole week. So my kids are off next week. They're so big they can handle themselves, but and Clara, my middle child, she is 14. She will turn 15 this year. She is going skiing with friends, communion group, the church. So she's going away on Saturday morning and won't be home until next week sometime. And so it will be one less kid at home. There we go. I love that. It's so pretty. And with the deckled edge as well. Nice. Let's do the pocket. This could also be a journaling card. I have cut the top of the bird there. I believe this was the end papers in the bird book. It's a scrapbooking paper. So I want a notch in the middle. And I'm gonna just measure it a bit. See. If I can find my little pencil about there. Is the center. So I'm going to make a notch. Oops. And what will we use for decoration? Maybe some Tim Holtz people. I picked them out just in case. Could have lots of them, like a little group. Oh, they look depressing. Or someone sitting. Kind of like that. You know what this makes me think of? That lady sitting down on the birds. I'm thinking Emily Dickinson and the poem Hope is a Thing with Feathers. Oh, I would like a sentiment on that. Do I have something else? No. I never use the groups because they're too big. I can... No, it doesn't suit the background. Maybe I should just go with her. But I need something behind her. I can't just put her on. And then we have another Tim Holtz box. I like these plastic containers because they're not very thick. You can staple them upon each other and the lids are a bit soft. So I really like that. Could use that one. I'm just toying with different ideas here. No. Kind of like that sea though. Let's use that. That's great. Because if this is going into my collage style journal, which is screaming at me that her name is Catherine, that would be so good. I wonder if it's big enough, if I can use it. What else can I use? I have a few other pieces. I'm gonna cut this because we have a bit of time. These are from the same printable as this one, from the Graphics Fairy. And the fun thing is, I just realized when I picked that up, that I have that same picture as a background image on my phone. If you want to know, I kind of like that as well. Move her a bit. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's see if we have any little snippet thingies. These are the Small Talk, and they are really old. I've had them for ages. It's so sad that I don't have Hope Is a Thing with Feathers, because that would be so much fun. Because I don't think it is here. Use Your Wings. Oh, that is a good one. Don't forget to fly. Should I have them in black or in white? White, I think, yes. So, I'm really loving this. Let's add a bit of ink and start gluing. That one should go down in the corner. Lots of things used today that I don't normally use. That is a great thing. I should ink her up as well before I close the ink. And you can see the colors here are really matching today with the frayed burlap. I love it. Sorry about my sniffly nose. Let me just see, because I want her to go into that, and I want her head to cover that C3. So that will go there. Okay, try to remember that now. Just using art glitter glue here to glue things down. I hope that's about where it was. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Nice. Let's see. Perfect. I really love this. And let's ink up the word as well and use some glue. But which one did I want? Use Your Wings, because there's birds. Should I have it there? Okay. Ink, ink, ink. Inking and thinking. Gail Agostinelli. Inking and thinking. It's a meditative way. Use your ink, and then you can think about what you want to do next. That is so nice. I love that pocket. And I could even, when I add it to a journal, I can actually sew around it as well. Sew it on to the page. Let's get a page. This is the big book of everything. It's not the. That will look so cool. I love it. So that's all we did today. 2 journaling cards and 1 pocket. Quick and easy and fun, and using up lots of stuff. I've been using up scraps, ugly postcards, book pages, printables, and Tim Holtz ephemera, and stamps, which I have thousands and thousands of. So that is great. First we did this journaling card, which I really love, so pretty. Then we did this journaling card, also really pretty, the stamp and the little label. And then we did this pocket, so fun. That's Emily Dickinson for you. Thank you all so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know the drill. Thumbs up, say hi down below, or say what you think of these. And yeah, I will be back soon with another video. Until next time, have a great week, everybody. Bye.